Ground pollution or soil pollution is referred to the existence of hazardous substances in soil at levels high enough to endanger ecosystem health or human health. When pollutants present in soil naturally, even if their concentrations are too low to pose a threat, soil pollution is nevertheless considered to have taken place if the contaminants concentrations are higher than they should be. So let me talk about the source of ground pollution. Firstly is pesticide. Pesticide is any mixture of chemical or biological substance used to control pests and regulate plant growth. The chemical in pesticide will seep into the soil after being washed off by wind or rain. Pesticide and regulation products will remain in the environment because they have long half-lives. It will cause acute or chronic disease to non-targeted organisms including animal or human. Next is mineral fertilizer. It may affect the accumulation of heavy metal in soil and plant system. By using fertilizer excessively, it can cause nitrogen losses from the soil by surface runoff and erosion, desertification, leaching to groundwater and volatilization. Next is organic fertilizer. The overuse of organic fertilizer can cause excessive demineralization of nitrogen and may increase nitrate concentration. The presence of trace elements, perfluorinated alkylated substance, brominated flame retardants and other harmful compounds may also become a source of soil pollution or ground pollution. The source of ground pollution may also caused by rural community waste. It will be a habitat for various microorganisms and viruses that will cause disease to other organisms such as humans and animals. Pollutants that come from waste products also cause soil quality to decrease and will affect plant growth. Finally is a plastic waste. Plastic is a non-biodegradable material and it will interfere with the water absorption process in the soil on plant.
Next up is the adverse impact of soil pollution to the environment. The first impact is the contamination of groundwater. Did you know that all those chemical items such as paint, motor oil and gasoline that we throw almost daily into our gardens, soil and any construction sites can contaminate our groundwater source? Around 2.5 billion people in this world depend solely on the groundwater to satisfy their water needs. The next adverse impact of soil pollution is the loss of topsoil. What is topsoil? Well, topsoil is an important part of agriculture. This is because it provides nutrient and oxygen to the crops. How do we lose topsoil actually? Well, it is when agriculture fails to replace natural vegetation and topsoil will be dried out. The next adverse impact of soil pollution is inedible crops. If your soil is contaminated, there is a chance that the toxic materials can be absorbed into the plants that you're growing. These chemicals are detrimental to soil health and could damage or even kill the plants that you are growing. And the contamination that happens in soil is most deadly when consumed or inhaled. Therefore, root plants such as carrots or yams are especially dangerous.
How biorefineries can be applied to combat this issue? As we know, biorefineries is the process to change the biomass to energy. This process helps to prevent and to reduce ground pollution. 3 benefits of biorefineries for reducing ground pollution, but the 3 points is related. So the first one is biorefineries can reduce garbage. Second, it can minimize disposal sites area, and the last one is biorefineries can be sustainable waste management. Why that tree is related? It is because biomass can made by waste or raw material. So garbage is one of the waste. Transform the garbage to the energy using biorefineries process can reduce garbage as long as can minimize disposal sites, which can affect the surrounding area where the soil will contaminated because of toxin that produced by garbage. Because of garbage can be reduced, so it will become sustainable waste management, so the ground pollution may reduce day by day as long as biorefineries process exists.
going to explain about successful ways to wealth product in the market. This is inspired from India, which is green power, solid waste into fuel to run power plants. Some of the trash at landfills can be recycled to produce electricity. This is what Hanji Biotech Energies been doing by using a solid waste byproduct as fuel to launch their first green power plant in Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Hanji was forced to turn to refuse-derived fuel (RDF) made from municipal solid waste in order to produce 7 megawatts of green power because the biomass power plant had been shut down due to the lack of husk rice, the raw material for filling the plant. How does it work? Green RDF is generated from dry municipal solid waste that is dry, crushed, screened, and packed into brick form. The clean and non-polluting fuel is used as a substitute for conventional fossil fuels such as coal, which is in a short supply. Hanji Biotech Energies plan to take over 4 to 5 closed biomass power plants in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan to generate around 40 megawatts of green power and then set up a green power plant in Surat, Gujarat that runs completely on fuel from solid waste. The plan has the potential to reduce greenhouse gas emission and will earn carbon credits for Hanji. Thank you.